Paul writes First Timothy as a personal letter to his spiritual son, a young pastor named Timothy, who's been entrusted with leading the church in Ephesus. Timothy is faithful, but young and likely overwhelmed. The church is growing, but so are the problems. False teachers, confusion about worship, and a need for strong leadership. Paul doesn't just give advice. He gives a blueprint for church life, grounded in truth and godly character. First, he urges Timothy to confront false teaching head-on. Myths, endless genealogies, and meaningless talk were distracting believers from the core of the gospel. Instead, Paul says the goal is love that comes from a pure heart, a good conscience, and a sincere faith. He reminds Timothy that God's grace transformed even him, once a violent persecutor, into an apostle of Christ. If God can use Paul, he can use anyone. Paul then outlines guidelines for prayer, worship, and the roles of men and women in the church. And he gives detailed qualifications for elders and deacons, not focused on charisma or popularity, but on integrity, self-control, hospitality, and sound doctrine. Leadership in the church must reflect the character of Christ. Paul warns again of false teachers who care more about profit than truth. He calls Timothy to be a model of godliness, young, yes, but bold in speech, life, love, faith, and purity. He tells him, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young." And as the letter closes, Paul gives a powerful charge. Fight the good fight of the faith. Take hold of the eternal life to which you were called. He warns about the dangers of loving money, reminding Timothy that we brought nothing into the world, and we can take nothing out of it. First Timothy is more than a leadership manual. It's a call to live with boldness, clarity, and integrity in a world full of distractions. And it's a reminder that the church thrives not on trends, but on truth.